glass a little, exposed currently. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system for your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. Get addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, think you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clock in. They don't wanna miss a second of this HD content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn you back until you sorry, try again. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Hood Table one more again. Thanks for tuning in today. Make sure you please like and share this video and also subscribe to the channel. I have a host today. I have a special guest today. We are doing an exclusive interview on a situation that recently occurred in our city of Omaha, Nebraska, where an 11-year-old has allegedly committed suicide, and some people don't think that it was suicide and that that might have been rushed. That decision, or whoever made that decision and said it was suicide, it might have been rushed, and a lot of people want answers and claims this boy, wasn't the type who might want to kill himself or whatnot. So therefore, that is the reason why we are here today. And if anybody else, I'm gonna drop a link too, because there's a lot of people talking about this subject. Hey, Miss Sislo, hey, how you doing? There's a lot of people talking about this subject right now and making posts on Facebook, and a lot of people, got things that they have to say about this subject. So what I'm going to be doing is dropping a link in the chat. If there's anybody in the chat, anybody who is watching, who would like to jump on the screen with me and discuss this, feel free. And hold on. Hello? Okay, you there? All right. And my guest that I have on the phone right now is close to the family. His name is Ron. Hey, Ron. I'm doing good. Do you got the video playing in the background?
No, I don't.
Okay, that's better. That's a lot better. Okay, so Ron, today we're going to be discussing your opinions of everything that's been going on in the last few days in regard to this alleged suicide of 11-year-old Davante. So please let us know how you are related to Davante.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you very well, very well. Now, what I was asking you before the phone went dead, could you please tell us how you're related to this young boy, 11-year-old Davante, or how you know of him?
I've been since he was a baby. Like Rodney and Crystal, they like my aunt and uncle, so
Okay.
I'm real close to them,
So Rodney's your uncle and Crystal's his wife, and they kind of like adopted him, right, and been raising him.
It's like he was never really adopted.
Okay.
It's like he's really like family. He's really like a brother.
Okay.
Like I said, his mom Queek was only adopted. He wasn't adopted because he's been there in that household since day one.
Okay, so his mother Queet was adopted by your uncle and aunt, and then when Queet had him, he kind of just was like, a part of the family and raised in the home.
When she was adopted, it's like since she was a baby.
Okay.
So, they basically family,
Right. Well, what do you think about the allegations of suicide?
I don't know. It's hard. It's hard for me to say he did it, and it's just hard to say he didn't because I wasn't there. But I know Davante. Davante is a good kid. Good kid. He love to have fun and everything, you know. And it's really hard for me to think that he. It's just really hard to think that.
Okay, you kind of going.
I would never think that.
You kind of going.
I would never think that he would do that.
Okay, you kind of going in and out. You're not on speaker, are you? Hello? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You was kind of going in and out. But they said that he shot himself with a shotgun.
What kind of shotgun? And what would make him think like I'm gonna shoot myself, put a gun in my face, and shoot myself with a shotgun? You got to ask yourself that. You know what I mean? And you got like, where was it to where he would be able to get to it? And, you know, it's a lot of things. But you know, they 11-year-old boys, you know what I mean? So, you know, they do what 11-year-old boys do. They probably get into things like that, you know what I mean? To search around the house, look for things. But, you know, he's been there forever, you know? And I'm just hurt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you was over there pretty often, right?
Hard, because I wouldn't think of no kid at 11-year-old thinking about, man, I just want to kill myself, you know?
Yeah, I watched the videos, and a lot of people, even the kids who were up late last night, you know, when they were protesting, they they said that he seemed to be a happy boy. He loved his friends, and you know, even the kids said they don't think he would have been, you know, wanting to kill himself. So that's why they had the protest last night, and people started tagging me on Facebook. I'm like, what's going on? 11-year-old boy didn't kill himself?
Yeah, you have to look like what made him get to the point that he just want to kill himself. Like I said, that's how Davante is. You know what I mean? It's like any other 11-year-old boy.
Okay.
I would have to ask myself, what made him think like, all right, I want to kill myself. I'm just mad because I want to kill myself.
And he seemed always, when you went over there, he always seemed in good spirits, or? You there?
Yeah.
I said,
no.
I said, did he always seem like he was happy? Did he ever seem like he was depressed, or did he ever seem like he was, you know?
You know, I would, anytime we're around, you know what I mean? Like I said, I go over there, I joke with him and things like that. You know, it's just like a kid, like you do with the kids, you know what I mean? He's happy, you know what I mean? They have fun. You love being around them kids over there, doing Davante and them, and you know, I just wouldn't see it. I just don't see it. It's just weird that it's happening there, you know, that it happened, especially so close to home.
And how many other kids lived in the house?
It's 3 other ones.
3 other ones?
Yeah.
So what do you think might have happened, or what's your opinion on this whole thing? Like, I know you don't believe that he could have possibly killed himself. I never seen the child before, but I know a lot of people were saying on Facebook that, you know, a shotgun would be kind of difficult for an 11-year-old, you know, because of the size of it, to shoot himself the way he was shot, and then everybody be at home and not hear it, and that was kind of. Yeah.
Well, I personally love Davante, you know what I mean? Like I said, you know, that was Rodney, you know, Rodney really took the Davante. You know, you always call him Sleepy, you know, ever since he was a baby in that car seat. So it's like, I can't say, I like to say is like maybe it was an accident. That's really what I have to say.
Yeah.
If I could say, but like I said, I wasn't there, so if it was in Davante head, you know what I mean? Like kids are smart nowadays, so they know how to do things.
Mm-hmm.
So if it was in his head to do something like that, I just want to happen and let him do that.
Yeah.
Feel like, okay, I want to do this. And like I said, he don't know nothing about guns. He probably didn't know if the gun was loaded.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really sad. It's always really sad when a child finds a gun in a house and then it's loaded. Like it's
loaded. You know what I mean? And no safety, no nothing on it. You know what I mean? He don't know how to work no gun.
Mm-hmm.
So what made him be like, all right, I'm gonna just point. I'm mad to the point to where I am frustrated with this world that as a kid, 11-year-old boy, that I'm gonna point this at my face and try to pull the trigger. You know, it could be a lot of possibilities.
Yeah. So how was he treated from your opinion by the kids? And you know, I know you said your uncle loved him and adored him, and your aunt. What about the other people in the household? Okay, his phone hung up again. He has a bad connection, y'all, so I'm gonna call him back. But again, if anybody else wants to jump on the stream, the link is in the stream. If you want to jump on the stream, all you gotta do is click the stream from your cell phone or from your laptop, and you can actually jump on the screen with me and talk to me about what's going on. If you like. Last night they were protesting. Some of y'all saw the video that I posted. Everybody was sharing it on Facebook, and the people who were protesting and the people who posted the video, they had wanted people to share it because they had concerns with what was going on, and also that the news.
I got this cheap Android phone, and I don't have iPhones like everybody else.
Oh shoot! I ain't got no iPhone now. I got me an Android too now. I'm not with the iPhone family.
Yeah, I got this little weak Boost Mobile. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was just saying, what do you think about it not being on the news?
It should be. You know what I mean? Because I was thinking like the school teachers and things like that probably want to, you know, and
you going in and out.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, I mean.
Okay, you said you think, okay, because they said this happened like Sunday, right? But they didn't find him till the next day. And your mom told you?
Yeah, I guess my mom heard about it and she told me. I didn't know nothing about it because I probably ain't been over there in probably like a week or two, you know what I mean? So I didn't know nothing about it.
Yeah. And from what I heard, they said, I think that everybody who lives at the house was outside that day popping firecrackers, and he was the only one. And he was in the basement. He was in the attic or something.
And I don't know.
I'm sorry. Hello? For our guest. Miss Senslow, you said this is wild. Yeah, it's crazy that it wasn't on the news. That's for sure. I was like, what? This ain't on the news? I would have thought we would heard. But he did I believe they said he passed on Sunday. And from what I heard, they found him on Monday. If anybody got more details, again, feel free to jump on the StreamYard link, which is in the chat. All you got to do is click on the link and give it audio and visual permission, and you can jump on the stream. And I'm trying to call him back again. But this allegedly 11-year-old Davante committed suicide. And they sent by shotgun, And there was a protest. That's what I was getting at before he jumped back on the line. There was a protest last night, late into the night. Somebody was walking around with like a bullhorn microphone or something and was walking back and forth in front of the house where he was living. And they were telling people, don't send your kids over there, protect your kids. Don't send your kids in that house. And then it was somebody across the street who was recording. That's the video that somebody had shared with me that I saw. And they were saying, how the child, he was such a sweet child. And hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. And they don't think that he would, intentionally, hurt himself or harm himself like that.
Nah, I wouldn't. I mean, those are some smart kids, though, but
yeah,
I just don't see him. I don't see him wanting to hurt himself unless he was really mad to the point to where he was just mad at something, and
is that Marquita? Is that his mom in the chat? Marquita Stewart? Oh, that's Marquita. Can you jump on the StreamYard, babe?
That's Marquita.
Can you click the link that I dropped in the chat? Can you see the chat and click on the link so you could join me on the live? But she said, I know in my eyes my son did not kill himself. The family is not letting me view his body. What are y'all hiding? I had heard that he was getting cremated. Is that true? That he's getting cremated? I don't know. I don't know a lot about law and how long it takes to determine if somebody killed themselves, if it was accident, if it was suicide. But it just seems so quickly that they declared it suicide. And this just literally, his body was found Monday, right?
Yeah. You asking me that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. And like I said, Queet is the mother. Queet got every right to go and see her son's body. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And for her not to have no right for that, or for them to give her any explanation at all. So what happened to her baby boy, is wrong. I don't care what happened,
Yeah.
She's still the rightful mother.
Well, I know I definitely would want to see my child's body if my child, regardless of how he passed away, I will definitely want to see my child. Why aren't they letting you view the body, Marquita? Hold on, I think this is her coming on. Marquita?
Yes.
Hey, how you doing, hon?
Doing bad.
I can definitely understand. Do you got the video playing in the background?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, turn the video down. Turn it down because of the feedback.
Turn it down.
Yeah, or turn the TV. It's something in the background. Okay. That's better. Now, you were saying this is your child, and first of all, I want to give you my sincere condolences from me and from our The Hood Table platform. And there's many people in this city who are feeling your pain right now for your loss of your son. Why aren't they letting you see your son's body?
Because he was under their care, so I have no rights. My rights was taken from me. So they have all the rights.
Oh, okay. So he was actually adopted by them?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. So, even though he was adopted, though, you still...
But I lived in that household also, myself.
That's what I was about to ask you. Were you involved in his life at this time when he passed away?
Well, I was in and out, but I was still communicating with my child. No matter if I was not in that home, I was still reaching out to my son.
Okay. And the reason why they say they're not allowing you is because basically you're not, the child has been signed over, adopted by your auntie and uncle.
By the foster parents, Crystal Ronnie, yes.
Okay. So
I was in the parking lot of the mortuary getting ready to go in to view my child's body, and they called up there and told the mortuary people to not let me in to view his body since this occurred.
See, okay, my question is, if you were there all the time at the house, so you were involved in his life, you might not have been, involved 100% or 25/8, but I would think that, they would still allow you to see, because that's still your son, biologically.
Yes.
And then I heard they're going to cremate him.
Yes.
Now, is this because of the wounds? Like, because they know it can't be an open casket? Is it because they don't have insurance? Is it because...
No, they don't have no insurance. He was warded by the state. They're just leaving me out of it altogether. And I asked them when I went over there, I did a little crying, but y'all don't deserve all my tears. And I'm not about to fight with y'all over no ashes, because I truly believe that I deserve the ashes.
Right. Wow. And this happened Sunday night, right? They said everybody was outside popping firecrackers.
Yes, that's correct.
And he was upstairs in the attic by himself. Is that so? Where was the gun?
That I don't know. That's a mystery to me too.
Is that the only gun in the house? Were there other guns? Do you know?
From my understanding, the other guns was taken out of the house.
Was that before his death?
I'm not too sure on that.
You got anything to say, Ron?
Hey, what's up, Queen?
What's going on?
Yeah, you know what I mean? I heard about it, you know what I mean? And it's sad, I don't understand it myself, you know what I mean? It's crazy to me. I just know, it just don't feel like everything is linking up, because can nobody go by there? Can nobody see nothing?
Yeah, and that's what I'm not understanding either. Y'all pushing media family away, because if you tell a media family, they're going to let it be known, all the details and all that. That's what y'all don't want. That's why y'all hiding media family from getting answers. I deserve answers. Y'all not giving me no answers. Y'all not reaching out to me. Y'all not telling me anything. So I'm feeling some type of way against y'all.
Yeah, Ruth can't even call me and be like, Shalon, this.
She called me and told me that her boyfriend gave my son a couple of dollars and he went in the house and never came back out.
Nah.
The whole story don't make sense to me, because y'all not letting me see it for myself to put myself at ease. But in my heart, my child wouldn't take his own life. I don't give a damn what y'all talking about. He would not take his own life. I don't see that.
The last time you seen your son, Marquita, can you describe like what kind of spirit he was in? Was he in
He was in happy spirits. He's always happy when I come around. So I don't see it.
Did y'all make plans for the 4th?
We made plans for the 4th and all that.
Yeah.
Was he excited because of the 4th was coming up?
Yes. He wanted me to get him fireworks and the phone. I said, I'm going to get you fireworks and the phone, son. If that's what you want, I'm going to get you both. And then all of a sudden I hear some shit like this.
So what do you think? Do you think it could have possibly been an accident, or do you think something could have happened?
If it was an accident, in my eyes, if it was an accident, you could have woke somebody up that was in that house when it took place and said something. It was an accident.
Wow, this is so, I know this is devastating to you, and I know to his family. Again, I give you my condolences. The little kids, they were out there last night, late at night on the video saying they know their friend wouldn't do nothing like that. So a lot of people feel like something's up.
And then the whole house is dark. Usually y'all outside.
We'll be out there in the backyard.
Y'all shutting the whole media out. Y'all not coming out saying something. I ain't never seen the house that goddamn dark. Y'all hiding something.
Have you been in the house since he passed?
Yes, they wouldn't even let me go upstairs. They just kept me downstairs. So that's why I only gave y'all 20. That's why I only gave y'all 10 minutes of my tears. I'm asking certain questions. Y'all still not giving me answers because y'all went. I asked the grandma. I said, she told me he hung himself. Then she said he shot himself. I said, what was the guns at? She shut down. She didn't say no more.
So first they told you that he hung himself?
Yes. When a whole family member from Kansas City called my phone, told me what happened. I left out of my house, walking towards their house. The grandmother, Dorothy, came and picked me up. But they already not knowing that I already know that somebody already told me.
And wow, that's disturbing. I mean, going from
and then I asked where the body is. They tell me the body's already gone. So I still don't have no proof. Let me see it for myself. Y'all hiding, y'all not letting me see my child to put myself at ease because I know damn well my child wouldn't take his own life. I don't give a damn what y'all talking about. Will the show shut? I don't care. No, I don't see it. He was too happy of a kid. And I trusted y'all with my child. Y'all did not protect my child.
How long has he been living there? Ever since
He been living there since he was a baby.
How do you think he was treated, from your opinion?
He got treated how I got treated. Since we're dark skinned, we get treated a certain way. The light skinned ones get Walmart clothes. My child got Walmart clothes.
So you think it was some type of favoritism going on because of
exactly. That's what it was.
And what about as far as punishments? Do you think he was punished a lot?
Only person that was doing any punishment in the household was the auntie. She always put hands on my son.
Was he always in trouble a lot? Like, was it deserved, or was it like?
No, half of the time, no. The auntie had my number. She could have called me, and that's when I would have stepped in and asked why this happened. Why did you do what you did? I would never send my child to their room. I'm going to sit them both down, and I'm going to get to the bottom of why y'all did what y'all did to one another. No. You can miss me with all that.
Okay, my next question is: I think I heard that somebody said he had got beaten the night before, and the next day.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
And are they trying to say he?
That's what the little kids are saying in the neighborhood too.
Did they say who beat him?
They saying that the auntie did, and then somebody saying that the grandma did.
I heard they said he was beaten pretty bad.
Yeah, the kids in the neighborhood said that the auntie beat him very badly.
Was that something that usually happen on a regular basis as far as when they do punish him? Is it usually excessive?
Well, yeah. I didn't see it with my own eyes. When she whoops a kid, she doesn't just tap them. She literally leave bruises and all that.
Do you think it was strange for all the people to be outside popping firecrackers and him the only one in the house in the attic?
Yeah, I find that very strange too.
And I heard that nobody really goes up in the attic. Is that true?
Yes.
So is the attic like a finished attic, or is it like a regular?
Yes, it's finished.
Hmm. Wow. Now, being that you don't have any, being that you don't have
First they said that he was in the attic. Then the second time they said that he was in the grandma's closet. Then they said that he was in my old room above the patio. So which room was he really in? This
and,
shit don't add up.
and
This
I'm
shit don't add up.
and I'm sure if you were allowed upstairs, you would probably know because there would be like blood stains. There would be like,
Unless somebody came in and cleaned all that up.
is it carpeted in the basement? I mean, not the basement. In the attic, is it carpet?
If I remember, I believe so.
Okay, so yeah, it definitely would be blood on the carpet unless they picked it up, which I would think somebody probably would do. I definitely wouldn't leave a bloody carpet on my floor. Um, and again, if
And
anybody
what
else,
make it so bad, they wouldn't even let me go upstairs. They kept me downstairs the whole entire time that I was there. And I've been reaching out, asking the grandma for pictures. She ain't got back to me yet. I have no pictures, no clothing, no nothing. And y'all still refusing to let me see his body? That's strange in my eyes. Y'all are murderers.
so you definitely believe that it's a possibility he could have been murdered at the hands of. Do you think at all it could have been an accident with some kids playing around or anything like that? And
No, because it's too many stories. They said that Dorian was outside with the thing and already on him, and supposedly he took it to his sister's head before he took my son's life.
they said that Dorian did what?
Supposedly he put the gun to his sister's head and came outside and said, I just took my cousin's life." That's what he said to the other kids in the neighborhood.
So Dorian, he's also an 11-year-old boy that lives there, right?
Yes.
And you're saying that somebody told you that Dorian had put the gun to his sister's head first, and then put it to your son's head, and then he came outside telling friends he just took his cousin's life or his.
Yes.
Oh my God, man! I knew it.
Wow, what do you got to say about that, Ron?
Man, I mean, that's the only thing that I could think of. And I hope that it ain't true, you know what I mean? But that's the only thing I could think of. That shit hurt, man. That shit hurt. And that's the only thing I could think of, honestly. But I hope it ain't true. Damn.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping it's not true either. But it's sad at the same time. But y'all not talking to me. Y'all not letting me know anything. Y'all keeping me away from seeing my son's body so I can see the proof for my eyes. But at the same time, like I said, he didn't take his own life.
No,
I can't see that. I just cannot see that.
I definitely can't see it being around him like that all this time. I just can't. It ain't possible. I don't see him being mad to the point to where he can do that. Find a gun like that and do it. I don't see
exactly. I just can't picture that.
Davante got more of a heart than that. He won't do nothing like that.
No, he wouldn't.
Yeah, he ain't got that evil
that type of mentality. He don't.
Davante's a good kid, man. He's a good kid.
That's what I keep hearing. That he was sweet. He was a good boy. He didn't deserve.
He stayed laid back. He played video games. He didn't go outside and play sports like any other kid. He tried to keep himself inside so he won't be in no danger. What is so wrong about being in the house by yourself playing video games? I don't see nothing wrong with that.
He didn't watch.
He don't watch violent movies with any type of gun violence in it. So I don't see that.
Wow. Well, I really wish that they could again, I don't know what gave them the reason why they think he could have possibly. I'm just thinking a big old huge shotgun and a little 11-year-old boy trying to hold it, and
No, it's too strong of a gun. Somebody will have to help a child with that.
yeah.
Ain't no in the hell. No, I can't see it.
If it was a 12, any kind of 12 gauge or double barrel shotgun, it's got a big ass kickback.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm picturing. Like the gun would have just flew, or because of
Yeah.
Blew him off from behind the barrel.
Because I shot a 12 barrel shotgun, and with a 12 gauge pump, how is he gonna be able to pump it? It's hard for a 12-year-old to pump it.
It had to be aimed. It had to be aimed.
Now let me ask you this, Marquita. Let's just say he might have been killed. Do you think if it was by a child or something that the parents would cover it up?
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
So you think they're that kind of family that they would?
Yes, they are. That's sorry. I'm sorry to say that, but yeah.
So to put in her mind, how would a 12-year-old pump a 12 gauge and then shoot at his head?
I just can't picture that. I just can't.
And why?
I'm not seeing it. No, I just don't believe it.
And why?
And why y'all denying me to see the proof for myself, and y'all trying to cremate him? That's telling you something right there. Y'all hiding something. Because I know damn well my child would not want to be cremated. He wants to be by his grandmother, my mother, Proline Wade. That's what I want. It can be a closed casket and put him in the ground. I don't want him cremated. Point blank. Y'all not giving me answers, and that's it. I do not want him, my child, cremated.
Have they thought about, if he don't have insurance, doing like a GoFundMe or try to get the community to pitch in? And, because, the community does come through on things like that, to get him a proper funeral and burial. Have they considered that? Do you know? Hello?
She probably got disconnected.
She probably got disconnected. Yeah, she'll have to come back into the stream. But
man,
again,
that's so crazy, man. Man.
If anybody else wants to come on the live screen, the link is in the chat. All you gotta do is click on it, give it video and audio permission if you got something to say regarding this. Whether you believe it was suicide, whether you believe it wasn't suicide, whichever way you believe. Me, I don't, I don't know the family. I'm just going by what I hear, and I'm just speaking with it, for the community, because people out here in the community are concerned, and they were protesting last night, rallying, and again, people don't think, he committed suicide. It's just crazy, Ron, how she said she was told so many stories. Like he was hung himself first, then he shot himself, and then.
But when she said Dorian, and she said that he came out and said he killed him, man. That's the first thing I said. I hope that didn't happen, because I'm telling you, that's the only thing that I damn near can see, and I hope that it ain't true. But. How
did those two get along? The little boy that she's talking about, who said he admitted to killing him to neighbors. How did they get along, Dorian and Davante?
Well, they grew up with each other, but like she said, it's like when you think like when you got favoritism, you know what I mean? And when you a kid and you look at like you better than this kid, but y'all the same, you know what I mean? It's so like I said, Davante knew. I mean, Dorian knew he could do things, you know what I mean, and get away with it. You know what I mean? I mean that's how I felt. I always feel like that. You know what I mean? And you know, Davante's just a kid. Like you know what I mean? I want to do things. You know what I mean? Like he could have gotten the sports, anything, started growing, everything. He was just my cousin was trying to get him into this little baseball league and all like that. So it's just like you wanted to see Davante, you know, grow up and become something big. You know what I mean? Become something more. You know?
Right.
Because like when you can see the separate. You know, you can see how. But you know, it's still the same. But you can see how one is seems like it's
like there was a little bit preferential treatment going on there. I know she mentioned that you know they're dark skinned and she's the other people are light skinned, lighter complexion, and that might have. She's.
I don't know if that matters. You know what I mean? The black is black.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
would hope it
light skinned is dark.
I would hope it wouldn't matter. I really would hope that wouldn't matter. I would hope that's not the case.
I don't think it do.
Yeah, that's really sad though. And even like I said, even if she's not the mother, I was going to ask her before she got disconnected, you know, is there like a lot of animosity between her and, you know, the caregivers of her son for them to not let her upstairs, to not, you know.
Well, they know Queep, you know, being a mother, you know what I mean? She gonna be just how she is, like, mad, things like that, asking questions, want to know things and things like that. So, you know, I would think, you know, you try to prevent her from that. You know what I mean? Because like you can hear, she want to get down to know what happened to her son.
Yeah, and I can really tell that she's really hurt.
For her to grow up in that household and for them to just exclude her like that, you know what I mean? That's weird.
Yeah, that's why I asked her, you know, how often does she see her son? Because I guess I could see if the parent was never around, lived out of town, didn't bother with the child, but I don't know. Still yet, I would think I would allow somebody to see their son if it was me. I think I would still. That's the
like
child,
said,
you know. I don't know.
Yeah, like she said, you know, maybe she was though, but she still calls to try to keep in contact. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And check up on her son and things like that. Make sure he's good and all. You know, she ain't never just abandoned him. She ain't never abandoned him.
Yeah. And that's why I said it's just so strange to me. I mean, I don't know the family personally. That's why I told people if they got something to say regarding if they believe he did it, if they think something else happened, feel free to click on the link and jump on the stream. If you want to defend the parents, if you want to, you know, defend Davante,
like I said, I'm sorry not to cut you off.
Like
I said, my Aunt Chris, you know, they did good. You know, they provided a lot for Davante too. You know what I mean? That's why, you know what I mean? That's why I can only think of one thing. Because, you know, they love Davante too. You know, all of them, you know?
Yeah. What do you think about the 11-year-old Dorian boasting and bragging about killing somebody?
And, you know, I see that. But I don't want to, you know, I ain't trying to, you know.
Yeah, nobody wants to think that something like that would happen, you know.
Yeah, but I just wish Dorian wasn't ridiculous enough to do something like that.
Yeah.
I hope he didn't do nothing.
Nobody wants to think nothing
I just wish it never happened, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, me too. And I could tell she was really emotional. She sounded like she was breaking down.
Yeah. So, like, you know, anybody would if you were a parent.
I know I would.
You know?
And that was the first thing I thought about last night was my own sons. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. And then they treat you as if you don't have no right to the kid that you gave birth to, you know, even though you got paperwork and shit like that. That's still her child, you know.
Right.
They ain't gonna have the feeling for Davante the way she have her feeling for Davante, you know.
Right. And there's still, even if you had your kid removed from you, there's still most of the time a lot of love there, a lot of compassion for a child, even if they are removed from their parents and given to someone else. It doesn't necessarily mean that the parent just totally forgot about them or forget that child, you know. Woo, woo, woo. So I understand her being, you know, compassionate about this, and she wants to make sure that, you know, she's getting the right answers, but not allowing somebody to see their child after their child has passed. That's like your last chance to set eyes on someone before they either put in the ground or before they cremate it. It's like the last opportunity. I can't imagine nobody having that taken away from them.
Right.
That opportunity. Right. But oh wow.
Right.
Well, I guess we'll see, you know, what happens from here. Again, my platform is open to anybody who wants to come on and talk about it. You know, whether you are a parent, auntie, uncle, neighbor, friend of Davante's, or, you know, you people know how to reach out to me. I'm on Facebook. People know how to reach out to me. And I do have a Facebook group, a private group called The Hood Table, the same name as my YouTube channel. So people know how to contact me and reach me if they want me to invite them onto the show. So, or you can leave a comment in the chat. The comment section of the video after the video wraps up. I'm going to keep this family in prayers, regardless what happened. It's so sad. It's just so sad that his little life was lost, regardless how it happened. It's just really, really sad. So everybody, please keep this family in your prayers. Davante and his family, his mom, his loved one, his friends, you know, everybody, you know, close to him. Keep them in their prayers. If I hear any updated information or whatnot, you know, I'll come back and give an update. But I'm looking to see if it's going to appear on the news. I'm just still surprised, and I've been checking the news since I found out yesterday, and it's still not on the news, Ron. I mean, unless it just
it is what it is. But you know,
it is. Yeah.
Hopefully everything come out.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I hope so. I just hope if it was suicide, that the examiners and, you know, who examine the body, that they are absolutely sure and aren't missing anything, like nothing. So, yeah. So I want to thank you, Ron, for coming on to the show.
All right.
And discussing with me, and also Quita, I don't know what happened. Maybe her phone got disconnected. I don't know what happened. But
you know, I just, like I said, had mad love for little Davante. You know what I mean? I had a lot on my chest. You know what I mean? I just wanted to say something. You know, it just like it's just hard. You know?
Yeah, this really hits hard. I don't even know the son, her son personally, and it hit hard with me. I was like in tears watching the video last night and listened to the people crying and saying, you know, how sweet he was and how he didn't deserve it. And then the kids late at night, they up there, you know, with everybody else protesting. I'm like, oh, the babies. That's all
Yeah.
Tragic.
But I'm glad it happened though. I'm glad that they did go out there and protest. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I think nobody probably would have even known if nobody protested, unless it might have come on the news later.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, it would have been. It was like I said. It would have just been heard of, and then over time, it would just been forgotten about. But you know, people would know. But
yeah, well, because of people being so concerned, I know she don't have rights, but you know, if there's people that are so concerned, really, really concerned, that are close to him, maybe they can put some pressure to make sure he's not cremated and have somebody, medical examiner, re-examine. Like that just seemed so quick to me. And again, I don't know the process, but from Monday when he was found to yesterday, which was Wednesday, they determined he killed himself in 2 days. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. And I don't get the burning of the body. I just don't get that.
Yeah, especially the cremating. I mean, with people all the time having GoFundMe's and different things like that. I mean, heck, for my mother's funeral, she didn't have insurance. I didn't even know that she didn't have insurance till after she died. And we was out there, people know we was out there, chicken dinners, catfish, I mean, ribs, car washes. We was doing all kind of stuff to raise money for my mom. So I don't know. But yes. Well, okay. So we've been on here for about an hour. Again, if anybody else wants to reach out to me, feel free. Hit me up on Facebook or leave a comment under the comment section or send me a message on the Hood Table on Facebook. You can send me a message there too. All right, Ron. Thank you so much for coming on, and thanks for supporting the Hood Table as well.
I appreciate it.
All right. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Okay, everybody. Okay. Ooh, this is a hard one for a lot of people, y'all. I want to thank y'all for tuning in today. Again, if I get any updated information or somebody else wants to come on the show and, let us know how they feel about the situation, or if they want to say their opinions on things that's going on. Hold on, somebody's okay, somebody just texted me, said the family ain't saying nothing. Only the neighbors, the ones really talking. Yeah, somebody just sent me that. Said the family is really not talking. Only the neighbors are really talking. Oh, well, yeah. Okay. So I'm going to wrap this up here. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the Hood Table channel, support us if you like. Also, again, we're on Facebook, IG, and Twitter, and I'm always free. So hit me up, inbox me if you have anything more, about this situation. In the meantime and in between time, the Hood Table Squad, stay safe, be blessed, and I'm out. Deuces.